Hey everyone! Well, it's a very wet, rainy Saturday afternoon, and I don't think I'll be doing much sailing this weekend because they are predicting pretty strong winds this evening and tomorrow, so I'm just gonna hunker down, but I do have something else to share with you. Well, as many of you probably already know, I attended Emily Carr many years ago. That's an art and design university located in Vancouver, British Columbia, here on Canada's west coast. And having attended there has probably helped me a little bit with the filmmaking and editing afterwards, which is something I really enjoy doing. Something else that's boosted my interest again in the last few years is the photography that I do. I've always done photography, but I think being in so many scenic locations, it's just hard to not want to take a photograph of many of the places I get to visit. And what I'm offering now is to have you guys bring Life is Like Sailing into your home and hang it on your walls. So I've got a website. I'm not sure how many of you are aware of that. It's www.lifeislikesailing.com, and I've just recently modified it to make available to you all to purchase some of my favorite photos that I've taken in the last few years. I'm going to show you a few photos here. They've all been professionally printed. They're on a high quality paper, and I'll explain which ones I'm going to show you and the dimensions, and it's something that I hope some of you might be interested in purchasing. It's very easy. It's all set up with PayPal, and you can even use your credit card if you don't have PayPal. So it's a very easy process to make the purchase, and I'm excited to share these images with you, and excited to know that some people might want to have these images hanging on their walls. So the first image you probably all recognize is the main image for Life is Like Sailing, and this was an early morning sunrise. It was during a race called the Southern Straits. That's between Vancouver and Vancouver Island and back. And that's the image I chose to identify everything that is Life is Like Sailing. So it's kind of grown on me over the years, and probably one of my favorite images that I have. It's, like I mentioned, a heavy bond paper, high quality printing, and this image is 11 inches by 17 inches, so it's a nice size. And I'm not sure if you can see on the bottom, but it says Life is Like Sailing Photography, and it has my little quote at the bottom, living aboard, cruising and racing my 1982 CNC 34. Well, this image on its own might not do justice on your wall. So what I've also done is, at the same moment that I took this photo, I took a second photo, and that's showing the spinnaker. So this is different orientation, but these would go really well as a set. They're both the same dimensions. You can buy them individually or as a set. If you buy anything as a set that is a series, you'll actually save a little money on the original cost plus the shipping costs. So there's the first two images I'll share with you. Let's put these away. Most of you know by now I'm not living in Vancouver anymore, although I'm from there and I lived there for a long time and started the channel there. But I'm sure people from around the world enjoy images of Vancouver, and I've got a few here. This is a series of 3. These are all panoramic shots, so these are 8.5 inches by 17 inches. Here's Vancouver in its truest form, a gray, dreary day. That's often what it looks like in Vancouver. This is taken from Cole Harbour. And this one doesn't say my quote at the bottom, but it has the Life is Like Sailing photography, and then it says Vancouver, BC. So if you're somewhere else in the world and someone sees this on your wall, they would know right away where it is. So that's the first in the series of 3. These are all the same dimensions. This photo's from Stanley Park. It's actually in Cole Harbour as well. It might not be easy to see on the video, but it's covered in red leaves along the bottom here. It was a fall day, and it's a beautiful sunset photo, I think, of the light reflecting on the buildings and all the sailboats in front. This is at the Vancouver Rowing Club, actually, which is the club that I'm a member of. And again, it has Vancouver's name at the bottom here so people would know exactly where that is. And the third one in this series is again in Cole Harbour, and this is just a sunset taken from another angle on a different day actually. And again, it says Vancouver at the bottom, lots of reflection in the water. It's a very calm day in the harbor there. And these can all be bought individually or as a set again, and you would save a little bit on the initial cost for each one plus shipping if you decided to buy them as a series. And they're all the same dimensions, so they would look really nice on someone's wall, on your wall hopefully, as a series. Now, the last photo I have ready to go that I have in stock is of where I am now. Most of you already know that I don't live in Vancouver anymore. I moved up to Prince Rupert last summer, and I don't have a drone yet, so I call this the poor man's drone. I climbed up to the top of my mast, and this is the view from the top of my mast at the waterfront that I have here in Prince Rupert. This one is slightly smaller because it's a little bit longer of a panoramic. It's 7.5 inches by 17 inches. So they're all very wide photos. And this one says Prince Rupert at the bottom, so it's a very colorful waterfront here, and I'm hoping I can sell this one even more locally because it is kind of a unique photo. It's about 50 feet up in the air. Several photos all put together to make up the whole entire waterfront. And again, quality heavy paper. I have all those in stock. All you have to do is go to my website, which I'll just have a little image here if you didn't catch it earlier of the address to go to. You just have to go to the main page. You'll see on the bottom right corner, artwork for sale. You have the option to go to photography or artwork, and you'll see what will be coming soon for the artwork. And you'll also see on the photography for sale that I do have another series that I'm working on right now and getting printed, and that is the Cruising Canada's West Coast series. So that'll probably be about 10 photos that I'm going to make available for anyone to hang on their walls. So I'm very excited. This is something new to me. I'm not really a business marketing type person. I'm just trying to share my photography and share some of the beautiful areas that I've been with you all, and hopefully you would like to have some of that artwork or photography hanging on your own wall. Well, I won't continue to talk about selling pictures and artwork because I'm feeling like it's starting to sound a bit like an infomercial, so I apologize for that. But I didn't really have a lot of stuff for you this week, and this was something that just came hot off the press. So stay tuned. I'll give another update when I have the other photos available and the artwork available. I'll do a little segment like this again. And since you guys all love seeing the west coast of Canada, I guess I can't end this video without showing you a little bit. I recently took a float plane trip down to Clem 2. You might all remember that from my trip up. It was a beautiful sunny day. It got a little cloudy near the end as we approached Clem 2, and I was there for some time, and then the next day I was able to come back by boat. Now, not by sailboat, because we did the trip in about 5 hours coming back. So this is a go fast boat, and I just took a little bit of video for you all to show you a February day along the Inside Passage on Canada's west coast. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll just put it to music, and yeah, that's it for this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick look from Prince Rupert to Klemtu by plane, and the not as quick return trip by boat. Of course, still a lot faster than what I could ever do. That's a nice, beautiful February day that we had a couple days there, not like today. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment, give a thumbs up, that really does help. And if you are interested in the artwork, don't forget to go check out the website. We'll see you on the next video.